day from the 25th till the end of the year. So he expected to work. So for us, we are working to see that our expectations, to see that our mandates are met. When you are given a target, I'll take for example, if you remember, we came in on August 2023. And in that August, we had a supplementary budget that the National Assembly approved. And money was approved for construction of rural roads. But in February 2024, it came to neutralize where these contracts were awarded and we had to flag it off. Remember, so many people had criticized government of only paying attention to the city and not the satellite towns. Every time you hear, yes, we agree, roads are being done in the cities, but what's happening in the satellite towns? And all I said, you just calm down, we just keep. Government, through the mercy of Mr. President, which is the Need Hope agenda, he has said, look, the same way we are carrying out development will also be the same way it will be done in satellite town. You know, Nigerians, very difficult. You cannot, oh, no, it's not correct. They are only playing politics. I said, you just wait and see. And I did tell people that, look, we have flagged on this project in February. This project will be completed in December. And to the glory of God, I made sure the contractors had to fulfill their own promise that we will hand over these projects to you by December. And that's okay. On our own part, we're going to make sure that money or payment will not be a problem. And we did that. And these contractors fulfilled their promise and handed over these projects to us in December. I was okay. By the time we reach January, we'll make sure that we'll let the world know the promise we made, the Renewed Hope agenda made promise that look, we're going to do this, we're going to carry development to the satellite towns. The 6 area councils, not choosing one, the 6 area councils, Amak, Kuje, Buhari, Gwagwalada, Abaji, and Kwali, all. No one is left out. So, that's what we're trying to let you know, that we, by Mr. President Renewed Hope agenda, the hope has come back to the rural area, to the satellite towns. They never believed that they can have impact, they can have the feeling of government. But today, is this true? Can this be true? We're hearing about government in the Federal Capital Territory. So it has come to us. And we must, if you don't let people know, nobody will know. Now we say, okay, we made this promise. The government of Tinubu made this promise. And now he's been able to fulfill the promises he has made. So tomorrow, we want to start Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Then next week, we'll complete. Then after next week, we'll now come back to flagging of other projects in the satellite towns.
Your Excellency, you seem to, Honorable Minister, you seem to be very, very heavy on infrastructural development, and a lot of people have been talking about human capital development. That it's not about roads, it's not about the heavy things you've been doing. That what do you have in mind for the unemployed youths of this?
You know the problem I have with all of us. You do this, oh, people are complaining that you're only doing that. You do this, oh, people are saying that, what about the other area? First of all, what does the economy of any country? What does the economy?
Infrastructure.
Infrastructure. So if you want the economy to grow, well, what do you do first? To grow the infrastructure. Now when you have done that, how do we not first human capital development? We need what's human capital development. You're talking about only these jobs that are going on. Are they not being employed? These jobs that are going on, you talking about...
Tell us how they've been affected directly.
I'm coming. Take for example, you have a job going on in Parley, not less than 100, 200 persons have been employed. You have a job going on in Kuje, not less than 200 people are employed. You have a job going on in Gwagwalada, not less than 200 people have been employed, just like that. Who are these people being employed? The youths and other people. The mistake we always think or make is that employment is only when you're employed in the government, ministries and the rest. That's only where I see all of us, employment. Look at the kind of jobs we're creating. If you calculate the number of infrastructure going on in this city today, and then look at the number of people that have been employed, then you can now say, really, we have such number of persons that have been employed by this, or employment have been created by this administration.
Your Excellency, it seems the FCT administration has raised the bar in road construction and infrastructure. We have gone around looking at some of these projects that you flagged off the construction several months ago. The Buhari Road, the Law School, Saburi 1, Saburi 2, Paikon, Kore, the Market Road at Gwagwalada, and as we speak, they have all been completed. Most of them, those that have not been completed are at 90-something%. And in those flag offs, you stated clearly that these roads will match the standard in any part of the world, and we have seen it. But the problem is that since there's a communication gap, because just like the Paikon Kore Road, the Gwagwalada Market Road, which you promised that there will be street lights, the contractors are saying that it was not in their contractual agreement. Is there a breach of communication, or there is a change of there was a change in the actual plan and design by the administration?
I don't think you got the correct information. I will give you the correct information. First of all, these 6 roads we are commissioning now, there was no provision of street lights. These 6 roads we are commissioning now, there are no provision for street light. Now, but before their completion, we now say, look, you have to include street lights. And then I say, yes, but that will take us some time. But you go to Kwale, street light have been provided. Kuje, street light have been provided. Now, but the new ones we are awarded, we flagged up, like A2 to Pi to Goma, the street light is in that contract. All other roads we've recently flagged off, street light is included. But the one we flagged off as of last year, which we are now trying to commission for tomorrow, there are no street lights in that contract. However, before they were completed, we said you have to add street lights. And some of us said, look, yes, we have agreed, but we cannot complete it before that commissioning. But some said we can. And just like in Kwale and Kuje, which Gilmore did, it has been added and it's going to be part of the commission. So that we will have to get it clear that the one that we flagged up in February last year, there was no street light provided in that contract. But before the completion, we said no, we should have. Yes, in the rural areas, let us also give them street light. Now these ones we just flagged up this last year. That is November, December last year. Yes, the last quarter of last year. all the roads, there are street lights provided in it. And that I believe, by the grace of God, by May, June this year, all those roads would have been completed with the street lights.
But the worry is...